Hey puppy. Let's go do some installs. Yeah. Alright, what's up YouTube? So today we're heading over to the Lexus and we're doing our second mod after getting this vehicle. And what we have here for you today, just hit the door there. Alright, we have Accessorides. Alright, so this right here is a remote start system that's it's going to use your key fob. So you press the button 3 times and it'll allow you to remote start everything. Let me set up the camera here. Alright, so it allows you to remote start pressing the button 3 times. It also allows you to use either your phone and I believe your watch also. So I have a Galaxy Watch Ultra here and we'll see how that works. I'm going to show you, I already opened up the box. I'll show you what's inside. So first thing is you're greeted with an instruction manual. So specific to your vehicle, once you go into there, you choose your vehicle and they're going to send you a nice instruction manual on how to set everything up, how to remove whatever you need to remove, the panels, how to connect the wires. So very, very detailed instruction. That's really, really nice. You don't have to go and scan a PDF or you don't have to go into their website and try to, you know, get anything there. They just send it to you, print it out, detail, perfect. This is something that as you're doing it, you could look. It's absolutely awesome. I love this. You also get an instruction manual on your app. So if you get the app version, how to set up the app, how to get everything going, what app to download, and it does show you that it works with the watch, but I don't know if this is just for Apple Watch or whatnot, so we'll figure that out, see how that works. You also get a hood latch, which I don't think we're going to use. They give you a nice little, you know, here removal tool. So, you know, if you want to remove your panels, it's really nice too. They give you your module with everything is already plugged in. So it's actually very easy. So you have your antenna that's going to go up in the windshield. You have your T-harness that's going to run from the right side all the way to the left. And that's going to connect right underneath the dash. I'll show you that. And then you have another 2 T-harness that are going to go right underneath there. I'll show you where that plugs in. And the last thing, a few things you get here. You get some zip ties, which is really nice. And you also get this little, which I thought was really nice. Your order was proudly supported by, sorry, your order was proudly processed by a U.S. veteran. That's really nice. All right, I didn't know this. I didn't read any of that. I guess I was just watching. I was excited to order this, but this is really nice. Support your veterans. Love this company so far. Haven't installed it yet, but so far I'm gonna support, and everything's looking good. It's looking like it's gonna be a really nice, clean install, and we'll go from there. I'll show you. I'll run all the wires, and we'll remove the panels and see how that goes. All right, guys. First thing we're gonna do. It doesn't state anywhere in the manual, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the battery here, the negative terminal. And the only reason I'm doing that is because you do have to remove, not remove it, but you have to kind of shimmy out the way the airbag. And whenever it comes to airbags and you mess with it, I just rather remove the battery, leave it disconnected for a little while so that there's no type of signal or anything like that. The last thing you need is to you know, make some sort of wrong movement and then the airbag goes off on you. No bueno. So let's just keep that off and we'll go after that. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the 3 10mm screws that are here. So here's 1, here's 2, and here's the 3rd one. All right. It's 1. It's 2. And 3. Right, so after you remove the 3rd one, I would suggest putting a couple boxes or something, because what you have to do is you have to kind of yank this thing down and just oh shit. All right, so you don't want to do that. You don't want this to snap off like that, like I just did, and this is why I disconnect the battery. Thankfully it came right out and it didn't break. So just be really careful when you yank that down. You want that again, you don't want your fucking airbag to blow on you. But good thing is out. Good thing I disconnected the battery. And again, if you wanted to remove this, this is just like a pin. Let me see, make sure nothing is broken. And nothing is broken, so we got very, very, very lucky there. All right, so the next thing is, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have done that, so you want to remove the 3 screws. So there's 3 screws right here on top, and then there's going to be, I think, 2 more screws here somewhere. Let me see if I can find them. Yeah, so there's one right here. All right, that's one. Should be another one right down here. That's 2. And there's the 3 inside the glove box. Okay, so you're gonna see right here, there's one right here. So I get the camera in there. 1, 2, and 3. See that? So one is right here. 2. And the third one, which is right here. All right. Once those 3s are out, then this should come right out. All right. We have the 3 screws, and they're all the same size, so it doesn't matter which one is where. So just take that down, and then you have, I guess, a little plug-in right here on the side, and that's for the light. And just push that down, and it comes right out. And there's another one here. Pinch it. And it comes right out. And then there's a little connection there. Not a connection, it's just like a little, I guess, holder. Just gotta yank it out. All right, and that's pretty much it. And this comes right out. And we move on to the next step. All right, so once you're inside, you have to remove 2 of these harnesses. So you have 3 here, 1 on the top, 1 in the middle, 1 in the bottom. I think you need the 1 in the bottom. And you just got to squeeze and wiggle it left to right. You see, there's a little tab right here. And just wiggle it, and it comes right out. And then the one on top, again, same thing. It's right in the middle, so you press in right there, and then just comes easy. All right. And you have your harness, and all you got to do is match them. So the one that comes with the 2, so you have this one and this T harness. They both come in the same thing. And this one, you see if it fits. See, it fits. So it will fit on this one, but it won't fit on that one. You see that? So it doesn't fit on that one at all. No matter how much I try, don't force it. You know, just put it on the one that fits. And you see, like, it has the little connection there. So just push it in. It's not gonna click, but it's tight. You can't pull it out. All right. So let me zoom out a little bit. All right. So that's it. All right. And then the other one, same thing. You find the other harness, and see, you find that little tab there, and this will fit right in there. right one? Yep. Calling me at the wrong time. All right. Okay, so you hear that click, and it fits right in. All right. So then, again, you just put everything right back the same way it was, with a little connection there. See that little tab? Little tab. So you put it right back in. It only fits one way, guys, so you can't mess it up. All right, so now you have those two connections, and that's part of your T-harness there. That's, let's see, so that goes into your module. Your module is probably gonna go right over here somewhere. And then you're gonna run this other harness, the long one. And then we're gonna run this one over to the other side. All right, so now we're in the driver's side, and we gotta do the same thing. Go from the bottom here, just get that space, get a little bit of space there. Once you grab it, you're pulling out and down. So out and down. Okay, oh, out and then towards, you know, towards the seat, and it comes right out. I'm gonna remove the other panel, just pull it right in. And the reason why we need that is so we could have access, so we could run that wire that we need from here all the way to the harness here. So same thing with this one. You're gonna remove that side panel that's here. Okay, just open there. All right, and those are the three panels. And the next thing we need to do is just remove this one. And let me tell you, this is a lot stronger than Hondas I've worked before. Like Lexus make this thing solid. All right, so let's work on getting this panel out. Right, so to remove the next panel, what we need is there is a screw right there, and then there's another one right underneath there. Okay, so those two screws need to come out in order for you to remove the next panel, and then it just, I mean, it just yanks right out. See? But if you want to remove the whole thing, you actually have to take those two screws out. So let's do that. This one. The other one. Okay. Those two are out. Alright, so that's what's holding that together. Holds it right to this little bracket right here. So you can either take it out like that, but honestly, all you need to do is get access to that harness back there. So I mean, do we really need to take the whole thing out? No, but if you want to give yourself more room, then you can disconnect all these wires if you want. So you have, in my car, this is the lane assist, I think. This one right here is for the automatic light. Then you have your odometer, reset. And I have these two wires here. Three, actually. I don't know what these are for. So, if anybody in the comments, if you know what these are for, I mean, these are extras. I don't know if you could add extra stuff, aftermarket, I don't know. If there's anything I could do with these, let me know what they're for, what I can do with them. Maybe fog lights, I don't know. I don't know if this car even has fog lights. I don't think you could put fog lights on it. But let me know if you know what these are for. You have one blue, two blue, and a black one here. Doesn't say what they're for, but yeah, yeah, anybody in the comments, let me know, all right? And then what we need to do after that is get to that harness all the way back there. So that harness you see back there. Yeah, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Let's see. That's as much as I can zoom in. All right, so that harness right there, we need to remove it and install the one that comes with that. All right, so first thing, let's route the wire from over there all the way to here, and we'll get to that. All right, so what you're gonna do next is you're gonna bring the wire down through here, so it comes down underneath here, and you could just tuck it in, and then there's an opening right here. Yeah. And then from that opening, you're gonna go straight out through here. Right, you could use a snake like I did to just throw it in, and it comes right out, and you can just pull the wire out, and we're gonna get to connecting to that harness right there. Alright guys, so this next step is kind of really hard to show you on camera. So basically I put my hand underneath, came all the way in, and you gotta grab the pin, push it in, and as you wiggle it out, it's a very tight spot, and then this will come out. Okay, so you want basically the one with the most wires. You know, you got the right one because it's the only one that'll fit on your pin when you connect it. So they're two different sizes. You cannot plug that one into the other one. So, and that's pretty much it. Once you have that, you're gonna grab your connector and you're gonna push that one in and put the other one where the other one was. That's all that is. All right, so see there. All right, so this one, let me bring it out here. Let's see if I can connect it. All right, so just make sure that it's in all the way. So when you tug it, it doesn't just slide out. All right, so make sure it's in all the way. And then you're gonna put this one back where the other one was. Let's see if I can get my hand in there. This is easy, but probably the hardest part. All right, so this wire's on the way. I'll show you. Okay. All right, so now we have the module. I haven't put anything back yet because I want to make sure that everything works. We have the module with the red light. All right, we haven't turned the car on or anything. We put the battery back. We connected make sure the airbag is connected properly. No issues there. So then we have the instructions here. So without touching the brake, press and push the start button twice to turn the ignition on. Okay, so we're gonna press it once, twice. Okay, so then it says it's gonna turn green quickly. All right, then we're gonna push the start once more to turn it off. Then twice, one more to turn it back on. 1, 2. And the LED is gonna flash orange quickly and then turn solid. So now it's solid. Now we're gonna push to start one time. All right, we're gonna turn the ignition off. It's gonna start flashing orange. Did all that, and green. All right, so now we have everything, all the doors closed, everything. We're gonna press the lock button on the OEM remote. We're gonna wait 2 seconds and then press it to unlock. And it says we've done it. Let's see if it works. 1, 2, 3. All right. So it worked, no issue. All right. See if I press it 3 times, if it'll shut it off. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Let's unlock it. And we're gonna try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. No issues. All right. That works perfect. And take over. All right, guys, so it's the next day. I got a little too dark to show you, but I did put all the panels back. Everything is back in place. So that wire that connected back here, it goes all the way through in here. It comes out the other side. Comes out the other side. It goes to the bottom there and there. And I ended up putting my, I'll show you what I did actually. I'm going the other side. So I ended up putting my little antenna down here. So I'm just gonna stick it down here. So the only complaint I have about the system is that it actually says that there's a way that it has to go down, right? So it has to go down this way. Like this is the basically the top and this is the bottom. And the wire comes from the top. So if I was to run it through here and then to keep it in the windshield, the wire basically will be pointed like this, and then the wire will come down and then down. Now, the only problem with that is that it's a pretty thick wire. It's not like light that I could just tuck it in or hide it. Like, you know, it would show. It would show, and then this wouldn't close perfectly because of how thick the wire is. I mean, you can kind of tuck it behind there, put it in, you know what I mean? Like, you can do it, but it was ugly. So I ended up just putting it down here, and I tested it out a couple of times from work. You know, I had my wife download the app, set it up, and try it, and the signal worked just fine down there. Doesn't need to be on the windshield. I guess for better signal, yes, but if you know, if it works down there, great, because I did not want it on the windshield. One, the light never shuts off. It's a very small light. It always shows there. And two is that, like I said, I thought it would look ugly on top. All right, so I didn't like that, so I left it on the bottom to see how that worked. All right. All right, so now I wanted to show you how the app works, how everything on the app works. So right now it detects that the door is unlocked. So if you click on lock here, you can see the light flash and the lock. So very responsive, very quick. And again, that's with the sensor being on the bottom instead of the windshield. So the signal is pretty strong. I believe it uses T-Mobile. and unlock, and lock again. Did I click on it? No, I did not. There you go, it locks. And if you want to remote start, just press and hold. See that? Very quickly. And then it shows you right in there how much time you have left. So it starts off at 14 minutes. You can extend the time if you want. It gives you your location. It gives you your battery information. So if your battery is low, it also gives you temperature. If you, once you click on it, it can actually kind of, let's see. Let's see. There you go. So it does give you a temperature. It doesn't show it right away. It takes a second for it to show the temperature, but it does give you the temperature of what is in the car. So if you know exactly if you should more start if it's really cold outside, or really hot, or however you have it set. You can also program like different things, like put all your windows up to turn on your heated seats and so on. You can program this additional wiring that needs to be done in order to do that. I think that goes into splicing wires and all that. I have not had any information as far as like how you actually do that, or what wire you have to tap into to do that. But I might consult with an actual, somebody that does this. This is just the plug and play part of it. Like anybody could do it, but anything aside from that, I think you'll have to get a little bit more information. If I could figure it out, I'll do it and then I'll show you guys. But other than that, I mean, as of right now, you have the lock, unlock, and remote start. You can cancel the remote start just by clicking on that, and it'll cancel it. It also opens up your trunk, no additional wiring for that. So trunk, hold to remote start. You could change that too if you want to tap it, but I would suggest keeping it on hold just in case you don't want to have it in your pocket and, do it like that. You could also program to hold to unlock, or hold to lock. Different ways to, that you could do it through the app. When you get this, it's free for 1 year, so you get all these functions free for 1 year. It'll track you. It'll say where you are or where your car is. So it's a good tracking device for your car too if you worry about somebody stealing it. The other thing is that let's see what else. $49.99 if you want to renew. Okay, so after the year is $49.99. That's not bad compared to what other people, I believe Lexus, for their service, they were charging about $200, and everybody was complaining about the app, how slow it was and whatnot, and they don't offer it for this year model anymore. I know with I got a Mitsubishi over there. Mitsubishi also wanted $200, and that app was ass. Like, it just never worked. It never locked in. So far, I've tried this app constantly. I've tried messing around with it. Only once it has like hung up on me where it didn't right away, but even if I press it, like you see, like right here, it's just a few seconds, and then it worked. It just works, it's pretty good. I can't complain about it. I did try to look up to see if it'll work with my watch. Unfortunately, it does not. I believe the app they only make it for is Apple Watch. So if you're an Apple user, it'll work with that. It will not work with the any Android-based watch. So that's unfortunate. Hopefully they'll upgrade that soon. The other thing is that you can program it to work with Alexa, and you could program it to work with Google Home or whatnot. The only thing with that is that I've seen especially with Alexa, it asks you to link your CL account, which I believe is with the CL6, not the CL7 app that you're using here. So when it tries to get your information, it just doesn't link up because it's a different app. So it's the same app, the same company, but different app. I don't know if that makes sense. So the original one was the CL6. The one that this is using is the CL7. And when you log in, it's asking for the login for CL6, I guess, because once I created an account for CL6, it allowed me to link it to Alexa, but my car is not on that app. It's on CL7. So I'm going to reach out to the company, see if there's any way to basically get that going. So you can, basically at that point, you can use your watch and just say, hey, okay, Google, turn on my car or whatnot, and it'll do that. That'd be pretty cool. The only thing that sucks about any of that is that you always have to give them a password. Like, you know, you have to create a password and it'll ask you for it. It's a whole different step. If you have your phone on you, press it, it'll work. That's nice and easy. I love that. I mean, so far I'm giving it a thumbs up. The other thing I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but the nice thing about it is that, let's see, let me turn it on again. And this is my wife's phone. All right, so let me launch the app and then I'm gonna turn it on. The reason why I went with this unit versus any other one, like 12 volt solution is another one that is mentioned. 12 volt solution is nice and same features, everything's the same. The only big difference is that it does not have takeover. So right here, you can actually come to your car, unlock it, get into your car, close your door, you press on the brake, and that's it. Once you press on the brake, you could put it in reverse, right? And drive away. No issues. Right? Put on drive forward. So you can take over right from as soon as you get in. Now with the other systems that I've seen, that as soon as you open the door, the car shuts off. It's a safety feature, but I like to just come in. I don't want to press the button again. I mean, it's not like, honestly, that if you want to go with 12 volt solutions, the connection is almost the same. There's nothing wrong with pushing the button. I mean, it's not taking away like hours of your life. But I like to just sit down, press the brake, and drive if I want to. I don't want to. I feel like you're turning it on and shut it off the car like constantly. I don't know. Maybe you're messing with the starting a little too much. I don't know. But I just, you know, it's on. I just want to drive away. I don't want to sit down and push the button and press the brake and push the button again. Just press the brake, put it in reverse or drive, whatever, and go on about your business. And so the little sensor, like I said, is down there. It works just fine. I'm gonna put a little cover to cover those little lights because I don't want it there. I'm gonna be adding some other stuff here, like my wife wants some underglow, some under footwell lighting or whatnot, something that a little better than what we have there. But that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like it, if you learn anything, give it a thumbs up. Appreciate that. If you know anything about those extra wires that are hanging there, like there's, I guess from the factory, there's little extra wires. I don't know what they're for. If there's anything that you could attach to them, I would love to know what it is. You know, I'd love to mess around and see what else I could add. I don't want to do too much. I own a couple of Hondas. I've done a lot of things to them, from underglows and all different things. I don't want to do much to this car because when you look at this car, it's just already so, like, you know, cool. Like, you know, the car itself is nice. It's a luxury vehicle. It doesn't have the most impressive tech that you could possibly think of, but it has all the essentials. I mean, your Bluetooth works, your volume, you know, like the sound quality is great. Like everything works the way it should. I don't know what else to say. You know, I love the way everything is integrated. All your essentials are there. You don't get Apple CarPlay or anything like that, but I don't really use that stuff because I don't really like to. This map works just fine. I don't use maps enough. I know where I'm going most of the time. You don't really need, you know, what else do you need CarPlay for? I don't know. My music works right off of it. I could still select my music with Bluetooth, you know. So if you want that, it's an addition. You could add it. Maybe I will someday. I'm thinking the only thing that I would say that I don't like about the car is the cup holder here. I think it's a little stupid for it to be down here. And if you're a passenger, your elbow ends up hitting the, you know, staying right there. And I don't know. I might look for something like a padding to go here to cover that, or I might do the whole conversion where you're moving basically the joystick right here, and then the cup holders move up to the front. I know I could get it from the RCF and just do the whole swap. It's just a matter of changing the wiring that goes from here to here. Maybe I'll do that later in the video. I don't know, maybe you guys are interested in seeing that. Let me know. Other than that, have a good one, enjoy, and go get yourself one. Bye.